Why there are so many amazing, gorgeous women who are single these days? Like, relationships is a very hot topic nowadays because people want to understand how to become happy and how to have better relationships. Most people are delusional. Let's start with basics. Because in the past, we were learning about the world by interacting with the world. We were learning about people by interacting with people. We're learning about pain, emotions, achievements, happiness when we were living our lives and it was real. Delusional worldviews could not be created because reality always corrects us. But with creation of internet and with the start of this progress and the entire online thing, people started to being detached from reality. Now, most people interact in the internet, and there are lots of strange, inefficient, delusional ideas floating around. Some are intentionally put out there to deceive people and make them weaker. Some are just random hallucinations of some ignorant individuals. There are many strange ideas out there, and people have no way of checking. Like, how can anyone check? You are reading or listening to someone who speaks very confidently and tells some great stories about some things, and you draw some conclusions which you don't know, you don't understand if they are right or not. You haven't checked them, you haven't tried anything, and it just goes inside your mind and your body remembers them as truth. So you grow delusional expectations. You don't know what is right and wrong anymore. You don't know what works and what doesn't, because everyone is bombarding you with different ideas. And without interacting with reality and trying these ideas, you have no way of understanding which is true and which will work and which is just a lie. Especially all this affects women, because women love believing. Women are affectionate and they are easy to influence. Women believe loud and sincere and honest opinions and stories. This is why all these gorgeous, amazing women are single, because they don't know what a man is, they don't know what a woman is, they don't understand themselves because they didn't interact with reality and didn't try things. They don't know what they want. They only know some ideas which they got from the internet, from other people, and now they expect, they want this, they want that, but it may not even exist in reality. So they want kind, respectful, providing, caring man, but they want him to be masculine and to do some things like, if you ask women what they want, whatever they list, it's not even possible to have all these qualities. This is the first part. The second part is, nowadays, the world is much more open and people have a wider choice. This means, like, if previously in the past, we lived in communities, in a village, in a city or somewhere, we have a limited area and limited choice. A man could go outside and he had a choice of 20 women, for example, and he was forced to act and be proactive, to try to communicate with them and try to attract them and seduce and have a relationship with them. But nowadays, this pool is so large. So if I, as a man, want to find a woman, I have millions of options. Even on dating apps, I have so much options that I will not tolerate delusional and lazy people. Like, I have much more options. This is why I can be much more selective. If I'm a good man, which women want? I have standards and requirements. So I will go and try to find whoever interests me. And these amazing, beautiful women which are single, they are stuck in the past, because in the past women didn't need to do anything. She just existed and she just needed to go outside and show that she exists. And men would come because they had limited choices and they would communicate with her. Now she tries to do that, but no one comes and no one communicates. Only the people who have no choice. Like if you are a weak, ignorant man, you have no choice, because if you go online and try to choose a woman you like, they will ignore you. So you go outside and you see whoever you can see and you try to interact with them, but you are not masculine and you behave strangely. You come to that amazing, beautiful woman from the question, you start interacting and they don't like you. And then they go home and they're disappointed, because where are all these good men? What can I advise to this woman? Times have changed. First, you need to interact with the world to understand how it works, who you are and what you want. This is the first part. Second part is you need to become proactive. If you want to be in a relationship with just anyone, don't do anything, just go outside. Someone will come and then you need to accept them, because they will be not very interesting and masculine. But if you want an interesting masculine man, you will need to be proactive. You will need to work, you will need to intentionally do things. You will need to work for your relationship and you will need to attract this good man. This is the thing. So in the modern world, because everyone has so much options, every single person needs to put intentional work into achieving what they want, into attracting people they want, into creating lives they want. You need to be intentional and you need to put the work.